Very excited to be here in Chennai, and very excited to launch the new project in Purva land, which is Soukhyam. This is at Gurwancheri. Um, we are expecting and hoping that this product will definitely be appreciated by the customers of Chennai, and looking forward to a exciting coming quarter in terms of seeing the customers on the site and experiencing the product. Looking forward.
Salient features of the project.
So Soukhyam is basically a project which is centered around wellness. Historically and traditionally, the culture of Tamil Nadu and Chennai, we really want to make sure that that is part of our developments. And of course, Soukhyam in particular is really focusing on the traditional wellness themes of Chennai. So I think it'll be quite exciting for you to come and explore the project, which is really focusing on wellness.
Plot sizes.
So the plot sizes here are ranging right from 600 square foot to 3000 square foot plus. The whole range is available, so there's an opportunity for everyone to come and see if they would love to, buy the plot.
Location.
So location clearly is Gudwancheri, again a growth vector, about 35 minutes from the airport, which is very exciting. We believe that this entire community will cater to the development of that area. A lot of population which moves around in that area, from IT parks to industrial parks to warehousing to a bunch of other local developments and local businesses and professionals there. So I think it'll cater to the entire community, and the demand we are expecting though is from all parts of the city, because this will be the best, largest plotted development in the city of Chennai. So I think there will be a demand from cutting across the city of Chennai.
Detailed, world-class amenities, commercial spaces are good, residential spaces are good, premium spaces are good, the first name that comes to mind. A crowd favorite. In Mari Solite Pola, I have to say, at the heart of all of this though, is one core fact, which is our dreams coming to life in a space that truly belongs to us. And that is a feeling that cannot be replicated. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're celebrating all this and much more. And as we begin, I'm happy to kind of set the stage a little bit and share the wonderful journey of Purva land, which is a dedicated vertical from the house of Puravankara that has established themselves as pioneers in themed plotted development. I know, that is very unique, but let me say that is just the beginning, because what truly sets Purva land apart is the fact that we don't just stop at construction. It also kind of steps into and extends into the creation of communities, of ecosystems that are brought together by shared values and aspirations. Ladies and gentlemen, we already have seen this with Purva South Bay project, and today we're taking it one step further. Without any further ado, it's my pleasure to invite onto the stage Mr. Praveen Gill, President of Purva Land, to take us through an exciting presentation on a very beautiful project. A loud round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Praveen Gill. Good morning, sir.
Vanakkam Chennai. Thank you all of you for joining us today at what is probably the largest plotted development overall in the city of Chennai. My endeavor is, by the time we finish this presentation, you would say that it is probably the best plotted development that Chennai has seen. So we just don't want to be the largest, we are technically the largest, we want to be the best plotted development. So to take you there, we'll start with a little about the group, Puravankara. Founded in 1975, a rich legacy of 48 years, and we work around the U philosophy. So we keep the customer at the center of every activity we do, whether it's product design, how we sell it, what we try to achieve as a product. A little about us, where we've gone. 1980 time, we were the first Indian real estate group to enter the Dubai market. In 2008, we started Provident Housing. And 2021, we started Purva Land, which is the brand that we're here for, which is a very short journey, but we've achieved a lot during this short journey. Various brands of the group, starting with Puravankara Residential, Puravankara Commercial, Provident Housing, Purva Land, the plotted development arm, Starworth, which is our engineering and construction arm, Purva Streets, which is our interiors arm, Purva Star Homes, which is a very new addition to us where we develop villas for customers, and Purva Woodworks, which is our woodworks factory manufacturing the various wooden materials that go into the construction of a home. 48 plus years of excellence, 45 million square feet, 42,500 customers, 9 cities revolving around the U philosophy, 1.7 lakhs happy residents, 80 customers, and pioneers of theme-based developments. We were one of the first developers in the country to start on theme-based community living developments, and we carried on from there. Now introducing Purva Land, the thought behind Purva Land, we did not want to be a developer who was doing a plotted project. If we were going to do something that was plotted, it was a different category altogether. The same thing we did with Provident. When we said we are going into affordable luxury market, we set up a company that works on affordable luxury. They owners, 3 cities that were present in 10 million square feet of land bank, 8 upcoming launches, and we are the pioneers of theme-based plotted developments. So we've done a huge number of theme-based plotted developments, starting with our first development in Bangalore, which was based on the Italian Renaissance theme. The reasons to why Purva Land comes into existence, what do we offer different? We look at very prime locations. We look at locations that are upcoming, but they're from a first home point of view upcoming. We don't look at second home. That is, today there is a huge amount of infrastructure development happening in that area. The livability, by the time we deliver, people should actually start complete evaluation and ensure the titles are clear. Superior infrastructure. This is something that is very close to our heart in terms of the infrastructure we did. So when we entered Chennai and we wanted to envisage the project that we are currently today here for, a lot of people said in Chennai you need to make roads, put lamp posts, and that is it. That is a plotted development. And we were very circumvent about that. There were a lot of plotted developments I visited which were delivered 2 years back. People were constructing homes, people were living there. And when I went into the plotted development, it felt like it was under construction. The roads were ripped out, municipalities laying electricity lines, there is drainage lines being laid, water pipelines being laid. Then what is the point of the developer doing all these things? So some things come very standard to us. Underground water supply lines, electricity line, communication lines, all your drainage lines. So if tomorrow you have to take a Wi-Fi connection from Reliance, there is a connection box that he has to just come and connect to. It will come right up to your plot. Electricity, outside is your connection. It will come right up to your plot. Water, the day municipality also comes and gives you water, there is a municipality connection right outside the property. They just need to connect the pipe and it will start coming to your house. Nothing will ever be touched except when you make your house on your plot. Every amenity is already pre-done, pre-provided. Nobody will dig up a Purva Land property, will not take the roads that we make, because the workmanship in remaking those roads will never match us. So that, then there's benefits of community living. So we just do not want to do plots, we want to do community centers, we want to ensure that there's a lot of community activity in our plotted developments, people live, there is a huge amount of livability, people mingle, do a lot of activities together. And of course approved by all relevant authorities. So whatever approvals are required from CMDA or RERA are all in place. These are some of our success stories. So Purva Woodfield, we launched this during the peak of the COVID era. It was launched online and it was 95% sold out in 48 hours just on an online platform called bookmyplot.com. Purva Tivoli is 1000 plus EOIs. 95% inventory sold out. This is a Renaissance themed project. It's based on the Italians' Renaissance, captures the architecture, the garden spaces, the manicured trees, gardens from that era. Purva Tree Heaven, 70% inventory was sold out in 48 hours. South Bay, 250 plus EOIs, 100% inventory sold in 72 hours. We did a channel partner meet on Thursday, Sunday we were sold out completely. This is in Chennai. This was our first project in Chennai. Purva Hibiscus, 70% inventory sold out in 72 hours. This is a project in Coimbatore. Purva Oakshire, 80% inventory sold in 2N. Purva Oakshire is again a project that's theme-based. It's based on the English county theme. So we tried to capture the various English architecture, from an old in Victorian era. And then Purva Ragam, which is based on the theme of music. This is again a project in Chennai at Tirumala side. 200 plus bookings we got in about 48 hours. The land of opportunities. So we are here for a project called Purva Soukhyam, which is located at Gudvancheri on the GST road in Chennai. It is an upcoming location. From a location perspective, if you see where it's located, it is at an influx where there is a lot of commercial development, IT parks are all coming in that area. So for example, the Kilambakam bus station that is already operational is only 15 minutes drive from our property. Zoho Corporation is located right next to our property. The SRM Institute is located right next to our property. Further south, you've got Mahindra World City and Oregonam, which are again IT and commercial hubs. Very close to Vandalur, Kelambakam, Sipcot IT Park. So the location is an upcoming location with a lot of infrastructure development, a lot of development on south as well, much further down. So Mahindra World City and Oregonam are further south. All Zoho, SRM are right next to us. And there is a lot of development up north in Sipcot IT Park. So we're right in the middle of these development corridors. So I'll take you through a small location video which will give you an idea of what is the upcoming infrastructure and why we chose this location.
Welcome to Chennai, a vibrant metropolis that stands as the pulsating heart of southern India, a land that
Botanical garden as well. So these are few renders of how we envisage Purva Soukhyam. This is the main entrance of the project. Largest plotted development in Chennai, a wellness-based theme, 10 minutes from the GST road. We're launching phase 1 as part of the 120-acre development. The larger development compromises of 2,200 plus plots, 35 plus amenities, 30% of open green spaces, residential and commercial plots, plots ranging between 600 square feet to 5,000 square feet, a grand clubhouse and a wellness center. So this, for example, is the Lotus arena that we have. So we'll take you through the master plan. What we've highlighted here is the phase 1 that we're launching. The entire development of 120 acres is the entire portion there. This is where the clubhouse, the swimming pool is, the wellness center will be located. Some of your play courts, we'll have tennis courts, squash courts, we'll have cricket pitches. We have a complete Maidan, which is a multi-purpose Maidan, can be used for cricket, football and hockey. We've got a large amount of 7-acre green spaces in the center where you have all your activities. So if you look at the number of amenities we have, so we've not, 120 acres allows us a canvas where we just don't need to do a cricket pitch, we do a complete cricket ground. So we've said we can go as big as we want. So we'll have multiple badminton courts, we'll have fitness courts, we will have the entire wellness center within the clubhouse where we'll have treatments room based on the Ayurvedic treatment. So this is the pre-launch price. So we're starting at about 17.5 lakhs for 600 square feet, going up to 1.35 crores. But most of our inventory is within the 600 to 1800 range because that's where most of our demand is. So 80% of my inventory would be between 1600 to 1800. So we're looking at 17 lakhs to about 70 lakhs is 80% of my inventory today. But the kind of amenities that we're giving are world class. Of course, infrastructure is superior, everything is underground, you've got water supply, electricity, communication lines, drainage, right up to your plot. These are all plug and play plots. There is nothing that you have to do in terms of laying down anything extra in the roads. You don't even have to touch the road. The central road that we've seen, which is my central drive, is a concrete road that runs from this point to this point. This is the entrance point. Phase 1 is what we're launching. And this is the central 7-acre greens. So we'll just look at a few amenities that we have. We've listed out. I will also take you through a lifestyle video, which will give you more details on what somebody living at Soukhyam will be doing in terms of amenities. How will the lifestyle be? How will he enjoy the product? So obviously, meditation mandap, herb gardens, performance decks, tennis courts, cricket pitch, futsal court, yoga deck, campfire, medicinal grove, basketball court, stargazing mound, aroma gardens, multi-activity Maidan, which is for cricket, hockey and football, children's play area, floral gardens, a gymnasium, indoor games room, dance studio, reading room, pool table, sauna. Most of these things are very standard when you do a clubhouse. The clubhouse itself is 30,000 square feet. Convenience stores, swimming pool, indoor badminton, restaurant, a pharmacy, and a wellness center. A wellness center will be a professionally managed Ayurvedic center that we will be very close to the very traditional Tamil treatments that we would expect. The entire project is based around the Tamil culture and heritage, where we've got lotus courts, we've got the performance center, Nataraj Performance Center, you've got a lot of Ayurvedic gardens, a lot of Ayurvedic treatment, step wells, so we've tried to capture the essence. So we'll take you through a lifestyle video that will take you through what the project, living in the project will be. For a wellness, holistic, sports, active weekend that they want to spend outside. Friday evening, drive out there, and Sunday morning, Monday morning, go back to work from there. It's a beautiful place to live in with all amenities. Those 2 days, you will have so much to do because we've got a huge number of activities, wellness. We're looking at a lot of NRI customers. Our teams in Dubai are very excited about the product. A lot of customers have shown interest from international markets. They say we fly down to Chennai, we will stop at GST Road. This will be the place where we regroup and then we go to our home, say Madurai, down south. Coming back again, stop here and we go back before we leave back the country. So on our future roadmap, we are already present in Bangalore, Chennai and Coimbatore. We're looking at Hyderabad, Kochi, Mumbai and Pune as our expansion plan. This is for Purva land. Puravankara is already present in all these cities as a group. Either Provident or Puravankara are already in all these cities. But Purva land is yet to come in Hyderabad, Kochi, Mumbai, Pune. We're hoping at least 2 of these cities we will launch in this calendar year, where we will expand. Purva land is looking to do close to 1,000 crores of revenue as a brand this year, which will make us the largest plotted developer in the country. And we're hoping to do about closer to 2,000 crores in the next financial year. So as a brand that's completely focused on plotted development, my design team, my architecture team, and my sales team, everybody just looks at plotted developments holistically. Simple things like for us, the tree line comes between the footpath and the road. These are things that most developers will put the tree line next to the plot, then put a footpath and a road. We put the tree line between the footpath and the road so that you have an extra guarding space for pedestrians. So in case a car loses its direction, pedestrians are guarded by the tree line between the two amenities. So there are small things that we look from a plotted point of view that makes us very different in terms of how we operate, because we are not a residential developer that is also, by the way, doing a plotted product. Purva land is only a plotted developer. 100% focused on plotted. We keep innovating on the plotted side of it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a loud round of applause for Purva's brand new project. நம்ம வந்து தமிழ்நாட்டுல யார்கிட்ட எப்போ மீட் பண்ணாலும் முதல்ல கேட்குற கேள்வி சௌக்கியமா அப்படின்னா, ஸோ அந்த ஒரு சௌக்கியம், அந்த ஒரு வெல்னஸ் மனசில் வச்சுட்டு we have an exciting new project, Purva Soukhyam. Of course, I'm sure after seeing the videos, after seeing the presentation, there are a lot of questions a lot of you might be waiting to ask, and of course sharing your thoughts as well. As you can see, we're just taking a quick second to kind of set the stage up for the next part of the proceedings. But on that note, I also have to say that plotted developments, we're pioneers, we're also superstars. We're also thinking about you in every aspect.
Everything from IT, IDES, growing to manufacturing, which is a big manufacturing hub, and the manufacturing is happening across sectors. from footwear to technology to Apple to Hyundai. The quantum of investments that are happening today in Tamil Nadu are huge. To warehousing, to data centers, I think where is all the action? I think Tamil Nadu is doing a great job. People of Tamil Nadu are doing a great job of attracting a great amount of investment. What does this mean for the state? It means there will be a lot more employment that will happen. I mean, I can go on naming the number of companies which are coming in and investing. Some of the names, for example, I took Brookfields of the world, which is the private equity arm, to Reliance, to Hyundai, to Apple, to bunch of other names, right? All of you must be reading, you are in the media, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the point I'm making is there is huge investments happening and it's very, very broad-based and cutting across. So the opportunity for generating employment and hence the impact on the economic activity of the state is very, very exciting. So I think Tamil Nadu has a great future and we want to participate in that. From the context of the brand as a group in Puravankara, we have delivered more than 8 million square foot in Tamil Nadu, mainly between Chennai and Coimbatore. Having done that, today we have 4 million square foot which is under construction. We are going to add another 4 million square foot in next 6 months to launch. What it means for us as a group is that we are committed to the development of the state and the city, and we are definitely actively going to pursue opportunities here in terms of new investments which we are out there looking at. And it is cutting across Puravankara, Provident, Purvaland and of course commercial. So the whole point is that we believe that there is a lot more that will happen in the state and in the city, and we are definitely going to be active partners to the state and the city along with all of you to contribute to the growth. Thank you. Homes like that. But a lot of demand is there by people who want to build it at their own pace. What they are expecting from the developer is clean title, clean development, great infrastructure which can last for a lifetime. What that means is, and we have seen this in the past, there are projects which have been done where, you go after 3 years, you don't even know where the road is and where the plot is. And then later on you struggle on the title of the property itself. So therefore, those experiences have taught people to look at branded organized players where they are offering them these plots, and then over a period of time. So your investment on the development is not very large. At the same point, your underlying value of investment, which is land, is happening on day one. So what it does is gives people flexibility to invest over a period of time, 3 years, 5 years, as they are comfortable, and do the development. But it's more like owning gold, owning asset, which will continue to appreciate over a period of time. So, and most of our people who we have sold to are all end users who are holding the asset and will develop over a period of time.
As per the general reports, if people go for 2,400 square foot of land, as per the reports, the general market is 600 to 1,800 square feet. What is the reason for it?
What is the
Reason for it?
reason?
Yes.
Reason.
So largely, while a lot of people go for 2,000 square, 400 square feet plots.
Then we'll go to the second. The first part is that it's not lagging behind Gurgaon. How we see
Chennai and Gurgaon are lagging all other cities.
No. So if you see Gurgaon, there has been hyperactivity in Gurgaon more recently, and we are hearing about it all over the news. I mean, people are queuing up at 2 a.m. in the morning to buy apartments there, right? So, and these are not smaller apartments; these are 6-7 crore apartments that people are. These are oversubscribed, sales which are happening over there. There's definitely demand. And if you were to look at Chennai, as I started from the beginning, I think Tamil Nadu as a state has a huge contribution and a great future in the new investment cycle that's unfolding now. So any time when you see new investment cycles starting to unfold, there is a lag between investment, employment generation and demand. So while you are already seeing there is a certain level of activity, which is why you see the current volumes that happen in Chennai, but there will be a definitely larger demand that will come through because of the new investments that are happening. As I mentioned, I named a few, and I can give you a list of it. We have a list of investments that are coming in, and I don't need to give it to you. You're part of that whole, and you all are promoting it, right? Because that's the investment destination.
List that was given to you by the government?
Sorry?
The list that was given to you by the government?
No. This is list published by all of you. So we just collate all the media reports and then, we share it. So the point I'm making is that these are all publicly announced investments. So what we are expecting to happen is that investments will continue to pick up, employment will again will get generated more and more, and therefore the demand for homes will get higher and higher. And that direction, I think, is definitely going to happen for Tamil Nadu and specifically for Chennai. That is answer number one. Second point you talked about is the growth vectors. See, in any city, growth is driven by infrastructure, right? If you look at, for example, the destination that we are talking about, GST Road, and there was a long presentation on the location, on why that location matters. And if you heard it carefully, people land at the airport today, and there are a large number of people who go in that direction. There is already significant development that will continue to happen in that area. So we are catering to that area. Having said that, is Sriperumbudur area out of our purview? No, we already have a project there, which is called Ragam, where we have launched last year, if I'm not wrong. Earlier. Last year, calendar year, April, May last year, and we are present there. The point is that when we look at it as a developer, every city we look at all different locations and markets, and we bring our product in all of those markets. That's why we do scale. Across, we are very, very, in that sense, democratic in the way we approach investments and supply and demand. Because as I said, the one question was larger and smaller. We are saying why only large or why only small. We can cater and we can have an inclusive community. Similarly, we make investments in all markets where we believe there is an opportunity for, there's a demand and there's an opportunity for us to bring in the supply. So it's not one versus the others. For us, it's more about, where we see an opportunity to bring in because there is a demand, and therefore, fulfill that demand by bringing in supply in that market.
So many developers are there. What
Thank you.
makes
So we
it-
just passed.